Even dear old Dad, when he gets mad, says I'm a bad boy. Says I'm a bad boy. Says I'm a bad boy.
There's three of us, only one of him. Don't be daft. No talking. What's up with you?
I feel lousy.
Permission to check him out, sir? Sit down and shut up.
I can't breathe.
Best loosen his collar, sir. You'd do anything to avoid a bit of hard labour.
The keys. Get them out of the handcuffs.
You want the keys? You'll have to take them.
It's a dog kid!
Now you try and keep the dressing dry, Mrs. Saunders, okay? And take care.
Another satisfied customer?
Well, I aim to please.
Won't hear any complaints from me. The new Richard Burton film starts tonight. I thought.
Sounds great.
Nurse Beaumont, when you've finished arranging your social diary, do you think we might get some work out of you?
Matron.
I love him.
Who?
Richard Burton. It's his voice. Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear. So, you and Samantha?
Thanks, Lizzie. Who's next?
Sheena Wilkinson. She's from Sheffield on holiday.
Thank you. Sheena Wilkinson.
Aye, that's us. Come on.
Freddie looks like it's broken.
Oh, there goes my chance of upping it.
Who's the big tough man now, then, eh?
I'll have these.
Mr. Bates, are these you back here now?
He's dead.
Come on, let's get out of here.
You're going nowhere. Ah! No! You mustn't move!
What you doing?
I need your belt to make a tourniquet.
Ah! Come on! Leave him!
I can't leave him. He'll bleed to death. Are you coming? With one good leg?
Yeah. Every man for himself, then.
Have fun! Ah! Please, you mustn't move.
When did you start giving the orders?
I don't know what all the fuss is about.
I'm not making a fuss, but you're dead beat, love.
We do have 2 children to look after.
I know, but you haven't been sleeping.
Has the baby been playing up?
No, not really.
So how long have you had trouble sleeping?
Do you know, about a month?
And that's why we came on holiday, to get some sea air. But last night she was as bad as ever.
How do you feel during the day? Okay, well, let's have a quick look. If you could tilt your head down for me and look up. Listless? Very little energy?
I suppose so.
And did you feel the same after you had your first baby?
Yeah, she did. Well, you were off colour for a couple of months, love. What is it, Doctor?
Well, it's quite common for women who are expecting or have just had a baby to suffer from anemia.
Anemia?
I'll just have to run a few simple tests.
What tests?
Well, I'll need to take some blood, for starters.
We've wasted enough time already. We're supposed to be on holiday.
But I can't be sure if it's anemia until I've done a blood test.
Come on, Charlie.
Sheena? I'm sorry, Doctor.
Well, plenty of red meat and greens, and make sure she gets some rest.
Bye.
Charming.
Ken, contribution if you'd be so kind.
What's it for?
Sick children, annual pilgrimage to Lourdes. Lizzie's already put in.
Left me money in the office.
Here, I'll put in for you. 10 bob, okay?
10 bob.
You can pay me back later.
Thanks, Ken. I knew I could count on your generosity.
He's dead. No vital signs, massive head injuries. This way, come on. Fractured ankle.
Right.
Looks like a 3rd-degree POTS. No, this one's the worry. Back in a second. Sorry. What's your name, please? Tompkins. Lower leg's badly crushed. He was losing a lot of blood, so I put a tourniquet on him.
Yes, well, he's going to need some oxygen. How long's that tourniquet been on?
About 5 minutes.
Yes, well, it seems to be doing the trick. You a doctor?
Doctor, he's a criminal. You want to phone the police? I've already lost one prisoner.
Yes, well, the first thing we've got to do is call an ambulance. Get you to a hospital. Look, there's a phone box half a mile down the road. Here are my car keys.
This man's in my charge, and he isn't going anywhere.
Well, I'm sorry, but I'm in charge now, and we need to get you to a hospital.
Never see him again.
Well, that's a chance we're going to have to take.
Morning, Mrs. Silverwood.
Oh, morning, Doctor.
Mr. Silverwood, how's the arthritis?
Still plagued by it, Doctor, but hopefully for not much longer.
Well, you come to listen to this chest of mine for the last time.
That leg any easier? Oh. Good. That'll be the morphia kicking in. Right, what about you? How are you doing?
Well, it beats being under lock and key.
Hold tight! Ambulance and fire brigade are on their way!
Well, between my arthritis and my husband's bad chest, I don't think we could survive another winter.
I didn't realise things were that bad.
Oh, this cold, wet Yorkshire weather. There's no let-up once the clocks go back.
No, neither of us can take any more of it, Doctor.
So, there's only one thing for it.
It's what we both want. My sister lives in Torquay.
English Riviera, they call it.
And she's found us a lovely place just down the coast from her.
Oh, wow. I'm sure the change of climate will do you both a world of good.
Mind you, we're going to miss this place.
Aye. Nothing but happy memories in this house.
Steady. Steady. Okay, nice and easy. Steady. Okay, he's clear. Right here. Let's split this leg and get him out of there.
Right. I believe we've got an escaped prisoner.
Not now, Constable, please.
Constable, his name's Roy Dunlop. Armed, robber, 6'1", fair hair, slim build, wearing prison fatigues.
Good. I'll radio that description through.
Constable, I want those 2 prisoners back behind bars.
The men are going to the Royal. They need medical attention.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll escort the ambulance.
Yep. Hold this. Right. I didn't catch your name.
Banks.
Don't you have a first name?
No. Not anymore.
Doctor?
You know,
we've been here for over 50 years.
Brought up 5 children.
And 3 dogs.
And heaven knows how many cats.
It's been good to us, this house.
Oh, we've been very lucky.
It is a beautiful home. So, what are you going to do with it?
We'll sell it.
But only to the right buyer.
Yeah. A young family.
Someone who'll get as much joy out of it as we did.
Right, a young family. So, how does 2 under 10s, 2 doctors and goldfish strike you?
Dr. Goodwin, that was Mr. Wilkinson on the phone. Sheena Wilkinson's husband. She's collapsed in the bathroom. He sounds like he's in a right flap.
Oh, do you know where they're staying?
Sunnyside boarding house. It's on the seafront.
Right, we'll phone an ambulance just in case, Lizzie.
Prison officer, you say?
Yes, they were transporting prisoners when the van left the road.
Looks like early retirement, pipe and slippers. Or should I say, slipper.
Sorry?
The nerves and blood vessels are completely shot. You'd have to be a magician to reconstruct this leg.
You're going to amputate?
Afraid so. Staff nurse.
How long ago did she pass out?
I don't know, about 15 minutes. Is she all right?
Well, she's exhausted. Pass me a towel. A combination of lack of sleep and overdoing it. And if she's anemic... Sheena! Sheena, it's Dr. Goodwin. Now, you're okay. You've just had a funny turn. We're going to get you into the hospital.
No.
We need to find out what's wrong with you.
What about the kids?
I'll look after them. Don't worry. You're going into hospital, love.
You feeling any better?
I'll tell you what will make me feel better, darling. Cigarette. Any chance?
Smoking is strictly prohibited in casualty.
Flip a neck. It's worse than prison, this place.
Nurse, get a porter to take Mr. Green to the ward, would you? So how are we doing here?
Just a few scrapes, nothing to write home about.
So is he fit to travel?
It's a pretty nasty sounding cough.
It's nothing.
You sure?
I'm fine.
Right. Do you say so? Right, it's all yours.
OK, thank you. Just need somewhere to wait while I arrange transport back to the prison.
My office?
My office. I've had a deadlock fitted due to the confidential nature of my files.
Excuse me.
OK, then. Come on, you. Come with me.
Excuse me. Thank you. All right, here we go. Right, jump in. Come on, let's be on you.
Kenopkirk? It is, isn't it? Well, don't you remember me? Tommy Green? Elsonby School?
Tommy Green.
Of course, I would have a bit better looking then, but you haven't changed a bit. Still the size of an house.
Oh, very funny. That's all the blood vessels clamped and tied off. So. Reminds me, let's get some more logs for the fire. Let's get on, shall we? No hard feelings, old chap. You happy with him, Gordon?
Yes. I'm ready if you are.
Bombs away.
How long am I going to be in here?
Just a day or two, so I can run a few tests.
But no, I can't.
And you can get some much-needed rest. Hmm?
But what about the holiday? Charlie was looking forward to it.
Don't you worry about that, love. Just get yourself better. Hey. Come on. It's not the end of the world.
David and the kids are allowed to visit you whenever they want.
Thanks, Doctor.
Oh, Gordon. Have you got a spare hour later this afternoon?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, great. I think I may have found somewhere for us to live.
Whoa, that was quick.
Trust me, you will fall in love with the place.
OK.
Excuse me. Oh, sister, those 2 prisoners. We don't know what they're in prison for.
Neither should we. It's none of our concern.
But what if they're dangerous?
The police officer's guarding them. He's doing his job. I suggest we do ours.
What's going on?
We think we should be told if the prisoners are dangerous. They could be killers. Anything.
Don't worry. I'll protect you.
My hero.
Let me know as soon as he starts to come round, please. Having taken the poor fellow's leg off, the least I owe him is an explanation.
Of course.
Dr. Goodwin.
Mr. Rose.
Little bird tells me you and my niece are stepping out together.
Well, we're just going to the flicks, yeah.
I've known her eat better men than you for breakfast. You have been warned.
Right. Constable, may I,
No, of course. I'll wait outside.
Thank you. Well, I'd like to thank you for everything you did earlier today. You certainly know your stuff.
Got a lot of time on my hands, Doctor. Reading passes the hours.
Well, you saved Tompkins' life. But unfortunately not his leg.
Oh, dear. Something else for him to hold against me.
I see. How long have you been coughing like this?
It doesn't matter.
May I take a look at that handkerchief? And how long have you been coughing up blood?
Tea, and you can stare at yourself.
So, this is what you've ended up doing with yourself.
Well, no need to ask what you've been doing.
Any chance of a fag?
No, no chance. Not supposed to be talking to you.
Yeah. I'll make it worth your while.
No, it's all right. I haven't got much need for mailbags.
How about £5 grand?
I beg your pardon?
Now that's the Ken Hopkirk I remember.
You've been coughing up blood for 3 months.
Yes.
And you haven't had it checked out?
Never been in prison, have you, Doctor?
No. Thank heavens.
18 years I've been inside. In a previous life, I was studying medicine at Leeds.
Ah. I see.
Doctor, transport's here.
This man won't be going anywhere.
Sorry?
I'm admitting him to hospital.
But...
No buts, Constable. My patient here needs a chest x-ray.
He's buried on Satterthwaite Moor. We can split it. But where did this money come from?
Premium bonds. Where do you think it come from? Post office job I did in Huddersfield.
No, I'm not interested.
So you want to end up pushing a tea trolley for the rest of your days?
Better that than eating porridge.
No one else knows about it. £2.5 grand, Ken.
So where exactly is this money buried?
A spirit. Yeah. I can still trust you, can't I, Ken? You're not going to go running off straight to the nearest copper, are you?
Of course I'm not.
Why did he tell you about it?
We went to school together, so for some reason he thought I might be tempted.
All right, well, thanks, Ken. It's very honest of you.
Well, you know me.
Exactly.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'll pass the information on to my superiors. Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Well, we know that your blood pressure's fine, so we'll just wait for the results of your blood test.
You must think I'm a terrible mother.
I'm sorry?
The kids. What are they supposed to do while I'm lying here?
Well, your husband seems more than capable.
But it's my job to look after them.
So it's important that we make sure you're fighting fit by the time you leave this place. Put your feet up, stop worrying, and try and take it easy. Okay? Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Anything interesting?
Our young mum who's been overdoing it. She's just a bit tired and weepy.
Oh, right.
I'm going to keep her in. I think there's a chance she might be anemic. So, I better get this off to the lab.
Jeff,
I was just wondering if you're doing anything tonight.
Oh, tonight?
Well, there's this band I really like playing at the jazz club at Scarborough.
Actually, I'm already going out.
Oh, right. Well, out with the lads, is it?
Yeah, well, something like that.
Well, another time, then?
Yeah, sure. Another time.
Thank you, Ness. I've got your X-rays. May I?
It's bad news, isn't it?
I'm sorry. There's a shadow on the lung. I'm afraid it's cancer.
Yes, I thought as much.
And I suspect that it's too far gone to operate.
I have nothing to live for, Doctor. In truth, I died 18 years ago when they locked me up.
Come on, Mr. Tompkins. Mr. Tompkins, wake up.
Mr. Tompkins, I'm Mr. Rose, visiting surgeon. You're in hospital at the Royal at Elsenby.
Where are the prisoners?
First things first, Mr. Tompkins. Your left lower leg was badly crushed in the road accident. The nerves and tissues were beyond repair. I'm afraid we've had to amputate.
Where are the prisoners?
Mr. Tompkins, I've amputated your left leg below your knee.
Those men were in my charge.
I suggest you let someone else worry about the prisoners, Mr. Tompkins. From what I gather, one of them saved your life.
Pity he didn't show his poor wife the same mercy.
I beg your pardon?
Banks is a killer. He murdered his wife.
Mr. and Mrs. Silverwood, this is Dr. Gordon Ormond.
How do you do? Why don't I put the kettle on?
Yeah, well, you two have a wander round.
Yeah, sure. And you don't want us to cramping your style?
Oh, any questions, just give us a shout.
That's very kind, thank you.
Baby, can I take you home? Baby, let me take you home. I'll love you all my life. You get better, I'll teach you right. If you just let me take you home. Baby, can I dance with you? Baby, can I dance with you? I'll do anything in this God almighty world if you just let me dance with you. Baby, let me take you home.
So what do you think?
When can we move in?
What?
It's only the second time it's ever happened to me. Love at first sight.
Well, when I saw you, baby, I couldn't ignore you, and I wanted you for my girl. And when you said yeah, I just couldn't care about anybody else in this world alone. You smiled at me, baby, and I could see my life planned out ahead. You took my hand and it felt so good, and this is what you said. Baby, won't you be my man?
How is she?
Worn out by the looks of it.
I better not disturb her then.
And you'd better not keep your date waiting. Have a nice time.
I thought we could grab a quick drink before the film starts.
Great. Are you buying?
Right. You've never forgiven me, have you? Letting you take blame for locking Titch Phillips in cupboard.
You won't.
Is that why you went straight to the police? Told them about money?
No, it's called having a conscience, which is something you know nothing about.
I had a detective sergeant in here last night giving me 3rd degree.
Good, then maybe the rightful owners will get their money back.
Says who? I convinced them I was just winding an old mate up.
What, you mean they didn't go and check if the money was still on the moor?
I don't know. But even if they had, they wouldn't have found out. Do you think I'd tell you where money were really buried?
What?
I was just testing you. Seeing if I could trust you.
Yeah, well, suits me fine.
Why don't they just leave them alone?
Well, it doesn't actually say they've done anything wrong.
Doesn't have to.
Morning, you two. Anything for me?
I think you better have a look at this, Dr. Wetherill.
Why? What is it? Piece in the local paper.
About you and Dr. Ormerod.
Morning, Doctor.
Good morning. So, how did you sleep?
Like a baby.
You certainly look a lot brighter. And I've had the results from your blood test. You're not anemic.
What does that mean?
That you've been overdoing it and all you needed was a good night's sleep.
So I'm free to go?
If you feel up to it.
I feel fine.
But I want you to take it easy, though.
Have you tried bringing 2 children up?
Well, as much rest as you can, and 3 square meals a day.
I'll contact your husband for you.
No. It'll be a nice surprise for him and the kids.
Mr. Tompkins, what on earth are you doing?
I need to check on the prisoners.
Get back into bed.
Oh, leave me be, woman.
It's matron, which means I'm in charge here, so you play by my rules. Do I make myself clear, Mr. Tompkins? Heavens above, you've just had major surgery.
Any word of Roy Dunlop?
Who?
The prisoner who ran away yesterday.
As far as I know, he's still at large, but you have more important things to worry about.
He'll be back behind bars by the time I'm back at work.
Back at work?
Aye. Now, if you'd be so kind as to get me a pen and some paper. I need to write up a report on yesterday's incident.
Oh, he's just reporting the facts.
Oh, why did I have the print story at all?
What are you doing?
Getting the editor's number. I'm going to give him a piece of my mind.
Gordon, no. I said no.
So what do we do? We just stay here and do nothing?
No, we rise above it.
Oh, sorry, is this a bad time?
The local paper have run a story on the investigation into Caroline's death.
Oh, I see.
Yes, matron.
It's our prison guard, Mr. Tompkins.
Yes.
He's talking about going back to work.
With one leg?
Well, this is the thing. It doesn't seem to have registered. I think he may be in denial.
Or in shock?
Either way.
Yes, well, all right, just leave it with me, matron.
Oh, by the way, I never read this rag. Well, small town, small minds.
Hey, what's it like working with Ken?
What?
Good boss, is he?
Well, I've had worse.
But where is he?
Oh, he's busy.
Tell him I need to speak to him.
So, what were it like? Fab. We sat on the back row like a couple of teenagers. I meant the film. We're thinking of going to see it tonight.
Hello there.
Oh, I'm definitely going to see it anyway. But I don't think me and Dave will be sitting in the back row. Samantha and Dr. Goodwin went to the pictures last night.
Oh, right.
Hello.
Mr. Wilkinson, isn't it?
Dr. Goodwin said we could see Sheena any time we wanted.
But Sheena's gone.
What? Where to?
You look busy.
Writing up yesterday's accident. The governor will need a report.
Oh, yes, well, I'm certain that can wait a few days.
More than me job's worth.
May I? Thank you. Does anyone realise you're here?
I don't want to make a fuss.
Yes, well, I'm certain that your friends and family would appreciate knowing that you were in hospital.
I'll be up and about on my feet in no time.
Mr. Tompkins, you're facing a long period of rehabilitation. You've lost a leg. You very nearly lost your life.
What do you know about it?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
If you wouldn't mind, I'm trying to work.
Mr. Tompkins, I'm sorry, but the fact is you won't be going back to work.
The place will fall apart without me, you know.
Mr. Tompkins, look at me. I said look at me. Thank you. I'm afraid your working days are over. You won't pass the doctor.
He should have let me die.
I'm sorry?
Banks. He should have let me bleed to death. He should.
And you've been at the boarding house all morning?
Yeah. What time did she leave here?
Just after 9:30.
Well, that was nearly 2 hours ago.
It's a 10-minute walk.
Well, we asked her if she wanted us to contact you, but she said she wanted to surprise you.
How was she when she left?
Well, she was fine. I wouldn't have discharged her otherwise.
Mr. Wilkinson, Dr. Goodwin described Sheena as being a bit weepy.
Yeah?
Is she normally prone to crying?
No. Well, just since the baby's been born.
Has she been short-tempered, having trouble sleeping?
Yeah. Damn. What is it? What's up?
Sheena may be suffering postnatal depression.
What?
It's a condition that affects new mums, but we can treat it.
But we need to find her.
Right. I'll head back to the boarding house.
We'll meet you there. Plain as the nose of my face, and I'm misdiagnosed.
Perhaps if you weren't so busy with your love life.
What?
I heard you went out with Samantha last night. So much for the lads' night out.
Yeah, well, it was just a last-minute change of plan.
Jeff, I'm just teasing you.
You never did tell me your first name.
Bernard, for what it's worth.
Well, I may have some slightly better news for you, Bernard. According to the constable, you may be eligible for parole on compassionate grounds.
I don't think so.
Don't tell me you're an expert on the law as well.
I mean, I want to go back to prison. To die. I don't deserve any pity after what I've done. But I do have one small request. I'd like to see Tompkins before I go back.
Oh, do you think that's a good idea?
I've known him for 18 years. I owe him a goodbye.
Alan said you wanted to see me.
Yeah, right, Ken, we all mate.
Right, what do you want?
To say sorry.
Look, I'm not interested in the proceeds of your life of crime.
I know. Copper's made that very clear. But what if I were to tell you there's a reward if money's returned to the rightful owner? All you have to do is get money, hand it in to police, and you cop for reward.
And where's the catch?
There is no catch.
Oh, come on. There's always a catch where Tommy Green's involved.
Not this time, mate. No. You took Kane for me back at school. I reckon it's about time I paid you back.
Oh, lovely. Plenty of milk in mine, please, Ken.
Hey, what would you say if I just told you that Tommy Green's told me where he's hidden the money again?
Well, I'd tell you he was wasting yours and my time.
Right.
Thanks for the tea.
Alan, have we still got that metal detector in the basement?
Yeah, I think so. Why?
We're going to need it. We're going up on the moors. We're looking for a metal box.
Why? What's in it?
For us, 100 quid, if we play our cards right.
Mr. Tompkins, you've got a visitor.
Banks? They're taking me back to Armley, sir.
Well, we'll all sleep easier knowing you're back behind bars.
I just wanted to wish you good luck.
What?
Hope everything works out for you.
Shake the hand of a murderer.
I bear you no ill feeling, Mr. Tompkins. Take care of yourself.
Banks.
Sir?
You knew what you were doing, not letting me die.
What?
You're going back to Armley. And I'm not able to.
Since my dear wife died, I've nothing in this life. And now I'm going to be stuck on the outside, rotting away. And I'll never forgive you for that.
Mr. Wilkinson?
She's been back.
How do you know?
She left this.
What is it?
Says she's no sort of mother. She's let her kids down.
She can't mean it. I do all I can to help. She knows I love her.
We need to find her.
Have you got any idea where she might go?
What? If she was gonna... We went for a walk the other night, up by the cliffs. She kept going right up to the edge, looking down. I just thought she were messing about.
We can get Lizzie to look after the kids.
Come on, no time to lose.
Hopkirk! What's that you're smuggling out of the premises?
Oh, hello, Mr. Harper.
May I?
May you what?
See what you have hidden under that blanket?
You sure about this?
Hopkirk.
Have you ever seen a leg before?
A leg?
Yeah, that poor Fellering Road accident.
No, that won't be necessary.
Are you sure?
Yes. Well, where are you taking it?
To the incinerator at Ashfordley General. Yeah, our boiler's on the bank.
Rats would have a field day.
Oh, rats.
Does it take two of you to move one leg?
No. You see, what, well, the problem there is the van. It needs a service. So what Alan's going to do is going to drop me off and then get the van seen to. Unless you want to ride shotgun, of course.
Carry on, gentlemen.
You miss.
Visiting someone?
Dead giveaway, eh?
He or she?
He. An old pal.
Milner Ward, just down the corridor.
What the...
So, where's the money?
What money?
The money you buried on the moor. How do I know?
Because you talk in your sleep. And I've been sharing a cell with you for the past 6 months.
There is no money. It's just a damn dream.
It's from the post office job you did in Huddersfield, isn't it?
But I told you, there is no money. Now go on before Sister comes back.
All right.
Do you know where I'm going to go to as soon as I leave this place?
Your old mum lives round here, doesn't she?
You touch me, Mum, and I...
You know what I'm inside for. You know what I'm capable of. So, where's the money?
There she is!
Sheena! Sheena, come on. It's time to go home.
I don't want to go home.
But your kids, they're waiting for you.
They're better off without me.
The kids need your love.
No.
Sheena, please, let's talk about this.
No one could understand how I feel.
Mr. Banks, Mr. Tompkins would like to see you before you go.
Do you know what about?
No, I'm sorry, I don't.
Look, I'm telling you, Dunlop were here just now.
If this is another one of your jokes...
I wouldn't miss you around, not when my mum's involved.
What?
Dunlop knows my mum lives nearby and he threatened to hurt her unless I told him where money were buried on moors.
If you think I'm going to fall for that...
Ken Hopkirk's already up on moors looking for money. Now, if Dunlop stumbles across him, Ken's a dead man.
Do you want that on your conscience?
How much further do you think it is?
Well, I don't know, do I? It's round here somewhere. I tell you what, these are great, these, though, aren't they? What will they think of next?
It might be great, but how long do batteries last?
Never thought about that. How many does it take?
I don't know. Are you sure he hasn't conned you?
Yeah, well, if he has, he'll get this detector so far up his... Right, here we go. Shovel. Right, let's match this box.
Why do I always have to?
Oh, come on, you big Morris dancer, just dig. Be careful.
I just can't cope anymore.
Sheena, I always try and do my bit.
Yeah, you do your bit all right. Always looking over my shoulder, checking I'm doing the right thing.
What?
Nothing's good enough for you, is it?
Sheena, come away from the edge. Let's go somewhere where we can talk.
I'm frightened I'm going to hurt the baby.
You'll be okay. We'll give you some medication, make you feel better.
Sheena, I should have realised what was wrong with you yesterday. It must be terrible crying out for help, but nobody can hear you. But we can hear you now.
I love Emily and Charlie, but I'm no use to them like this.
No! This time we're gonna listen, Sheena, okay?
You promise?
You have my word. I'm sorry, love.
No.
I'm sorry.
Hey, not bad, is it? 50 quid each for a hard day's work. Oh, sounds like you've struck gold. Oh. That's just the Jimmy.
I've never seen so much money.
Hey, don't forget, it don't belong to us. It's got to go back to its rightful owners, otherwise we won't get the reward.
Rightful owner's my foot.
What?
Who are you? Your worst nightmare. Now, bring that box and head back up to the car.
Hang on a minute, don't silly. Alan here. He's middleweight champion of Elsenby, aren't you, Alan?
What? Bring the box! Move it! Looks like you're one that should be moving it.
Looks like we've got company.
Police! Stay where you are!
Yeah, temperature's fine.
Matron said you wanted to see me.
I need you to take this back to Armley for me.
What is it?
A letter to the governor, explaining I won't be coming back.
I'll make sure he gets it.
Banks, I heard your news. I'm sorry.
He walks along singing his fairy song, picking up magic that grows.
50 quid each?
Yeah, that's right.
Sister?
Is everything all right, sister?
Someone stole the money I've been collecting for the trip to Lourdes. Who'd do such a wicked thing?
Dunlop, the rotten.
How much were it?
£100 more or less. We'd been collecting it since the last trip, and I was going to take it to the bank on the way home. Those poor little children.
Sister, we might be able to help.
Kids love it, all that space to run around. You all right?
Yes. What you thinking?
I'm thinking that... Well, can we be as happy as Mr. and Mrs. Silverwood?
I don't see why not.
No. Neither do I.
The reporter alleged Gordon had been having an affair with a colleague. He named you, Dr. Wetherall.
Oh my God, what's that?
I hate you! I hate you all!
I salute you, ladies.